Hello, I'm Patrick Cassata. I'm a parishioner here at Sacred Heart Church in Lombard, Diocese of Joliet. This parish has done a lot for me and my wife and our family over the years, and we are really involved. My wife was involved with the remodel here of Sacred Heart as well, so we're always in touch. Father Tom is always a phone call away for us, and we really do appreciate that part of it as well. My involvement in the parish, I'm a lector. I'm involved in one of the young men's groups. I do marriage prep as well. I'm also a professional chef in my spare time, and recently I just ran the Chicago Marathon for the Mission of Our Lady of Angels down in the Humboldt Park area of Chicago. And this is one of the ways that the mission gets a lot of their donations and money, is that the runners raise money and people donate. So my daughter, Rhiannon, actually said to me, "Dad, go big or go home." So I always wanted to do a marathon, and I signed up. And year one was a torturous, horrifically run marathon for me. The last 6 miles were pulled hamstring, shot knees, and when I finished, I cried. And when I got done, it was literally the next day, I'm like, I'm better than this. I'm doing it again. So I did it again this most recent year, just in October, running for hours sometimes on certain days, 3 to 4 hours. And the training's grueling. I do some bits and pieces of the rosary. It's very hard when you're exhausted to try and say a full decade, but I try to keep count with my fingers, and sometimes people always want to wave to you, and I'm always like this because I'm on the 3rd decade, So, and my wife actually is the one who taught me about the rosary running and how to do that better. But and you start thinking of what you're doing the mission for, or the marathon for. Why are you training? You go down in the city and you see these areas of extreme poverty and violence, and you realize that there's these beautiful Franciscan sisters down there and brothers who are really trying to make a difference. And that's what you're running for. You're running for not just for the people there, but you're running for the mission, you're running for Christ. And that helps to get you through the strenuous side of training. And then in the marathon, again, this year, mile 19, I actually text my wife, hamstring just popped again. And I started thinking really about, the pain that Jesus went through and how I'm in pain, but that's nothing in comparison to what the passion was. And, that may sound cliche or whatever, but it's the truth. And when you're in that, I think everyone should do a marathon. I really do. Because I think that your body and your mind want to break down. The whole time you're running a marathon, it's just quit. And at least for me, in my experience. And those are the things that get you through that. So it's an arduous task, but the payoff at the end is just incredible. When you turn that corner, you see the finish line, you realize that you just went through something that you never expected. Both mind, body, and spirit went through a beat down just now for 6 miles. And it's a glorious thing to finish it and realize that a lot of the struggles that you went through were for something else other than yourself. So everybody should at least attempt to do the marathon if your health is good. If you're able to do it, do it. We're not professional athletes. We're not there, training to try and do a sub 2 hour. We're there trying to break something within ourselves and reinvent something within ourselves. And that a marathon does that for you. When you hit that wall and your body says, I'm done, you say, no, I'm not, and you actually go through it, it's a wonderful, uplifting experience. It's painful, but I think that you should do it. And I think doing it for charity is the best way to do it as well, because you have to start thinking of your outside of yourself when you do the marathon as well. And that's it's always a good thing to do, is to get outside of yourself, push yourself farther than you've ever thought possible, because it's doable for everybody.